everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm doing a full face of collection because I want to test out these two new products. So stay tuned to see how I got on with these and if I like them. So you might have seen in the previous video me test these Collection Uncovered palettes, and I didn't use this one, which is called Just Nude, so I thought I'd use that in this video seeing as I'm testing near enough a full face of collection. So first, I've already put concealer and powder on my eyes. So first I'm going to take this shade here called Suit and put that in my crease. And if you've seen that video, you would see that I absolutely love these palettes. Then I'm going to take this shade here called Naked and just smoke out the crease because there's only a couple of matte shades in here. Then I'm going to take this shade here called Natural and put that on the centre of my lid. Then we just want to take that Naked shade and blend out the edges. I don't know why there was a lot of fallout on this eye and not that much on this eye. A bit confused. So I'm just going to do winged eyeliner, go off camera, prime my skin because I don't have a Collection primer, and then come back for the foundation because that is what I'm excited for. So I prep my skin with the NYX Honey Dew Me Up just because I always do, and I want to give this foundation a fair chance. And the foundation looks like this. It's very weighty. I wish I had the old foundation to compare because I used to love that old foundation. I got it in the shade Fair 5 and Light Vanilla 6 because I just wasn't sure. I'm more yellow undertone, but then the yellow one looked a little bit too dark, so I thought I could lighten it up with the fair one. And it says it's 16-hour wear, it's got SPF 30, it's 6-in-1, and it's a Lasting Perfection matte foundation, which I love because I've got oily skin. So the 6-in-1 says it primes, conceals, cover, soothes, smooths, protects and mattifies. It also says it's water resistant, transfer proof, full coverage, and you don't get clogged pores. And you're meant to shake well before you use. I never do that. So yeah, let's just see the shades. They're a pump, so this is the lightest shade. I'm just going to put it down here. Which does look like a good match for me. This is number 6. It's definitely way too dark. So I'm going to use number 5. It looks so much more sleek and nicer. It's got this lovely gold lid. I love the fact that it's not rose gold, it's gold. It's got a gold arrow here. It all just ties in so well together. It's a very thick consistency as well. And it does oxidize, as you can see. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to use my beauty blender. And the coverage is amazing. As you can see, my skin is very problematic at the moment. I'd say it's medium coverage just because there are a few blemishes poking through, but they're not that bad. So that was one pump. I'm going to do the second pump now. It's just a little bit too light for me. It's got good coverage. So for £5.99 you get 27ml of product, and it's like a lovely glass container as well. I do feel like this shade is a little bit too light for me, but we can bronze up and see how it goes. I have got another product to test that I haven't used before, and that is... So I lost the concealer and went searching for it, and the foundation has dried down, which I'm not used to in foundations. It's not transferring onto my hands, which is weird. So the concealer has actually come out in a different packaging that matches the foundation. So the concealer actually has new shades, and I've got the shade 1 Rose Porcelain because this is the only shade I could find that was a bit light enough. I did use that to prime my eyelids before I did eyeshadow. Wow, the doe foot is actually so much more thicker. I have the old concealer, and I just want to show you the ones. The one at the top is the collection, of course it's collection, is the new one, and the one at the bottom is the old one. Can you see how much more space and how bigger? I just love this new applicator. It oxidizes still, so as you can see this one is much brighter than this side, which I'm not mad at. This is why I do get like a really pale shade. Collection's Instagram went live, and so I did ask, like, does the new concealer oxidize, and they said it was to do with pH levels in my skin, but this is the only concealer I find that does oxidize with my skin. No other concealer does. It does dry down really quickly, which the old concealer didn't do. It didn't dry down this quick. I'm going to spray my face with MAC Fix Plus. Oh, it's actually Prep and Prime. All this time I thought it was Fix Plus. Okay, it's all blended out. That took so much longer than expected. I nearly messed up my eyeliner, all sorts. So just know, when you put that concealer on, work in sections, blend it out, because it is crazy drying, and now it is fully dried down. So now we're going to powder. I do have Collection Press powder, however I don't feel like using it because I'm already really pale and I need some like colour to my powder. So I am going to use my Stay Matte by Rimmel. This wouldn't be a collection video without the Glam Crystal Collection Gel Liner, just because I love this stuff. Now let's finish off under the eyes, and for under the eyes I'm going to go back in with my palette, and I'm just going to blend out Suit right under the lash line, and in the outer corner I want to do a little bit of Naked. That Stay Matte has given me some colour back to my skin. I still feel pale, but it's given me a lot of colour. Who remembers this collection? I need to stop saying collection. The whole thing is collection. Highlight, blush and bronze palette. I'm going to use the bronzer. I used to love this bronzer. I don't always do this, but because I'm so pale, I'm actually going to bronze under my neckline as well. Only a tiny bit. I have a few blush options. I have the one from the palette in the middle. Then I have, which actually says Collection 2000 on it, their Shimmer and Shade Baked highlight blusher, and then have this Collection Gorgeous Glow, which you can use because there's like a pinkier colour down here. I'm gonna mix these shades together. And then for highlight, I'm gonna swirl all these together from that Shimmer Brick. For inner corner highlight, I'm gonna go in with this shade here called Flawless. So how I usually do my eyebrows involves Collection anyway. It's their pomade, and usually I like to use the Collection Lash Surge on my eyelashes. So I'm going to do that and come back to you. Let's do lips. For lips, I have a lip liner in Cappuccino. So we're going to do that one first. Twisty up one. That's the shade there. I got two lip jellos. One in number 1, which I always use this one. And then I have one in number 2, which I feel like I want to use this time. Just give it a pop of pink and I'll be back. I'm sorry if you can hear noise, that is just my brother. But this is the finished look. So I'm quite happy with it. I love the foundation, I just wish I had my shade. I love the concealer, I just needed to blend it out quickly. I love everything about this look, like the pink as well. And I noticed with the lip jellos that you've got to use them, where is it? To get this colour on your lips, you have to use a lot. So you really have to push your brush in there. If you can build it up, or you can have like just a little sheer colour. So a sheer colour would just be like that, or you could build it up to this intensity. It's completely up to you. And these things, I love them. They're like, what, £3 or something? And I absolutely adore lip jellos. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe down below, and follow me for some more tutorials. And I've got another foundation review to do, so I'm thinking this is going to be a full day of me wearing this foundation and seeing how it settles into my skin. So in the next clip will be me on my phone. So I hope you guys enjoy. So this makeup has been on for 2 hours and it's looking really good. Like, it's a bit oily here, here and here, but it hasn't settled into like smile lines. It hasn't settled into any like wrinkles. It's doing really well. And I've been cooking for the last couple of hours and really have like, the heat has like been on my face. And I'm sitting in front of a window, so this is all natural lighting. I haven't got any like of my my studio lights in front of me, and it's looking really good. Like, I don't think I can tell that I'm testing a new foundation. So I'm going to check in hopefully in another 2 hours and see how it looks. I'm in my bathroom, and this is the best place to get the best lighting at the moment, just because it is what, like 9 o'clock at night. And this is what my skin is looking like. It's very oily up here, here and here, but it looks how foundation would look on my skin after half a day. And I'm really, really impressed with that. For £5.99, that was an amazing foundation, and I would be reaching for it, but I probably will mix the 2 shades together just because this one was just a bit too pale. But now that it's kind of settled into my skin, it looks a bit better. But I think because I put that Rimmel Stay Matte powder on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you soon for some more.